Hello, everybody. My name is Tabitha here again at the African PhD Spotlight. And today I'm reporting live from Nazarbayev University in Astana, Kazakhstan, Central Asia. Now, today on the Spotlight, we have a very special guest, Alua, who is a second-year PhD student here at the Graduate School of Business. Welcome to the show, Alua.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good. Tell us a little bit about your research and how you got into it.
Okay, my research is around creative industry, creative entrepreneurship. So I'm really interested because the creative industry in Kazakhstan, in the Central Asia, generally start actually blooming. I'm really interested in what factors affecting it.
Yeah.
So as you know, this region was actually is a post-Soviet Union.
Yeah.
And there was a different regime. The regime collapsed. Now the people minds, people interpretation of art changes, and art is actually quite big business, right?
Yeah.
So I'm actually interested in what to do for the entrepreneurs, creative entrepreneurs, in order to be successful internationally, not just locally, but internationally. So that's my interest. At the moment, specifically, I'm focusing on national identity and how national identity affects to the result or performance results of artists.
Okay. So how did you get to into that area of research?
That wasn't just because I like it, but I do like it also.
Yeah.
It's because of my background. I actually previously have experience and work with the creative industry, specifically with the film industry in Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
I did business consultancy work for the creative industry. The big companies like mass production. I did training classes. We conducted several big projects with them, including raising the funding, training for the based on the order of city Akimat mayors.
Okay.
So that was and I feel quite comfortable with them. And I did also several exhibition. Actually, this was a fourth exhibition of Tamar Bazaar, which I created in Nazarbayev University campus, which become actually traditional now because everybody loves it, and it's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. So we can see that you're bringing in your work experience and a real societal challenge or problem that you want to really look at, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. So that's it, guys. A PhD is not just done for the sake of it, getting the title, but it is rooted in lived experience. It is rooted in work, real life and real work, and of course a passion to want that to be seen. Right, now that you are in the second year of your PhD, how has been your experience like?
Sometimes was overwhelming. Sometimes was quite stressful. But
Tell us
I
about
would
it.
lie if I wouldn't say that that I learned a lot. Because my life, my work experience, my career was different, and here I'm learning very different point of view.
Yeah.
Doing research, which actually can be easily applied in not just academia, but actually in a business.
Yeah.
Why not, right? So why not to collaborate two parts? My question that I do ask, how this applicable in academia and how this applicable in a business, in a real world. So for me it's quite important to find a point where I can, it's not even balance, but mix and find the point where the both parties are gaining something from that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's for me that's quite important. I don't want to do research for sake of research.
Okay.
I want it to be applicable.
Okay. So one of the aspects of your motivation for a PhD is to do a research that is applicable to real life and real projects.
Yes.
Okay. Right. So talking about the personal experience itself, what has been your main challenge in doing a PhD?
Oh,
have there been moments of where you feel like, oh, this is hard?
Oh, that was from the beginning, to be honest. Because I have relocated whole my family from one city to another.
Okay.
And the distance between is the Kazakhstan is big country.
Yeah.
And the distance between them, it's around 1.5 thousand kilometers.
Yeah.
So I'm relocated around that. I relocated from Almaty to Astana just to do PhD. And thankfully my family were very, very supportive of it. So my husband closed all his projects at that time, and I took both kids and my husband and not all our belongings, but the necessary belongings, and brought them here. And because he is not local, he is from England, from Britain. He doesn't know this organizational part of relocation, and so it was all on me. So the packing the stuff, whatever needs to be for kids for whole year, packing my stuff. I mean, he was responsible for his own stuff, thankfully. Yeah. But packing everything, finding a car, relocating, bringing them back, unpacking everything, put it in an order, try to put it in order as much as it's possible. Then finding the kids kindergarten, then finding kids school, and registering them there, make sure that they're ready for school, uniform, school, everything.
Yeah.
Wasn't easy. It was non-stop basically.
Yeah.
I was running on adrenaline, really.
Yeah. So the main challenge of getting into your PhD program was family and personal life. Yeah. So.
But because I don't know. I talk from the woman perspective, right? I talk from the woman perspective, and for me was important that my family life, my personal life, do not suffer.
Yeah.
Because of my own ambitions. To be ambitious, it's very, very good. But when it's for sake of your personal and family, sake of your kids, that's become problematic. And that's where you try to keep a balance. Obviously, you never can do anything perfectly. It's never 100%. Obviously, you do a huge amount of mistakes, or you get tired, you get sick at some point, because your body also say enough is enough,
Exactly.
That's you're not robot.
Yeah.
Even robot get tired, right? Even they can switch off,
Exactly.
And you're not robot, and your immune system at some point was like, because it's a two different city, two different nature, right? Air, quality, everything is different, and your body at some point said, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
you know. So you try to listen your body, try to listen your family, try to do whatever is necessary for PhD. Yes, I know I haven't been doing a perfect job, but show me who can.
Yeah, exactly.
Show me who can, really.
So there is this definitely, that's a very interesting and a very important point to share with us, because a PhD is just a part of your life. It's not the whole life.
No.
There is life going on the side. There is family. There is you have your own life as your own personal health. So when you're doing a PhD, some of these things can really, the transition, the settling can get in the way. Not in the way, actually. Life happens, and as it happens, your PhD has to also, you have to factor in as part of this new life that you're having.
I mean, it's thankfully teachers I got used to. I do bring my kids around.
Yes.
Yeah. Adam, where is he?
Oh.
Yeah. I have one of my kids all the time with me.
Yeah.
They used to also, and at the same time, maybe it's good for them to see, to learn.
Yeah.
So sometimes they see on a lecture room with me, on conferences with me. One of them, when they get sick, you know, you can't say, no, I have to stop everything. You bring your sick kids, give him medicine and do the work. and that's how it is, you know. Adomi, kish, kish.
Come and say hello.
Kill.
Oh. He has to come on the show.
Yeah. So, like, now I've got my kids around me here.
Say hello.
Say hello. Hello, Jabla.
Say hi. Oh.
Давай, баранчика. So they know now. They know how to behave now.
That's a very good one. That's really a very good one. And it also brings in the aspect of being a woman. Some of the challenges we go through and the lived reality that we live as academics.
I feel like lots of people struggle. Lots of people balance. And I think this is it's not abnormal, it's normal.
Yes.
Abnormal is when you just focus on one thing.
Yes.
Everybody is balancing work, career, family, relationship, because you can't, I mean, you get crazy if you focus just on one thing in your life.
Yes.
And you put all your eggs in one basket, yeah, as investor says. Because in this case, what happened if your career as academic doesn't go through? What you left with, right?
Exactly.
And it is important to have other options to feel more comfortable, more secure.
Yes.
And less stressful. And you think, okay, it's like in project management or even startups do. If that doesn't go through, okay, I have another options.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
And just having that in mind, keeping you keeping you more resilient to the stress.
Yes.
Because you know, at the end of the day, this is not the end.
Exactly. So having that balanced perspective is quite really important. When you get into a PhD program, that's not your whole life. You've got life to live and you've got to balance and know what to do when what happens. Okay. So Alua, your focus is on the creative industry.
Yes.
So tell me more about your life before academia. How did that shape your research, your area, and this choice of doing a PhD in this focus?
I had a life.
Okay.
Start from that, right?
Yeah.
So I'm 40 years old. I'm a mother of 2 wonderful kids and a wife of very noble and nice person. I'm very blessed.
Amazing.
I'm very blessed. It's how to say, it's luck to get your person in a life. It's the most important choice that we make. It's find your person, and then it's become your success, your career, your ambitions. Not as a second part, but as a continuity of who you are. And I had quite good life in a case of that. I was surrounded by good people. My family, my parents, because they were my role model, right?
Yes.
They were also doing their career, they were trying hard, they were giving us education. And I saw as a child their struggle and how they were giving us everything that they can. And I had a good education. I had a good education. I finished with the honor the FISMAT school, Žautika FISMAT school. It's for gifted kids of math and physics. And then I had a 2 bachelor degree in finance and law.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
because my dad was lawyer, and I was like, yeah, why not? I'll do another bachelor.
Yeah.
And then I did a master's degree in England. Which actually was financed by my parents. They sold 2 cars to do that.
Okay,
so
well done to parents for always supporting our ambitious pursuit of education.
Yeah, so that's come from parents. And then I start my career. I was doing project management, different agrarian projects, creative industry projects. was a senior lecturer at Kazakh British Technical University, KBTU, for 11 years.
Oh, wow.
I was mentoring entrepreneurship at Chamber of Entrepreneurship Atamikin for another 5-6 years, something like that. Still have my consultancy company, which I freeze at the moment because I just literally don't have time for that.
Okay.
Consultancy company, which we did all sorts of projects also. So I have a experience.
Yeah.
I have a life experience, I have a business experience, entrepreneurial experience, and also teaching experience, because I did in academia only teaching. I never went to the research. So, and at some point, my dean was like, he was saying, "Why you need a PhD?" I was like, "Why do I need a PhD? I'm fine." He's like, "Because we can't, you have such a big experience, we can't progress you. And also you have this background which can be useful in research." And I started thinking, you know, if that makes me stopping, why not to do it? And start thinking, talking about other PhDs, because I was surrounded by PhDs, and they would do like, we did research on this, and I was like, okay, that's interesting. Maybe I should try and see. And then I read stuff, I read papers, I talk about people, and I was thinking, okay, actually I can make some changes. Not on a micro level, but actually on a macro level. Through your expertise, through your research. And that's how I came to PhD late in life.
So how was it starting a PhD later in life? At 40, you said.
Yes.
How was it?
Sorry for my language, it was weird. Because I was on the other side of the classrooms.
Okay.
So I was senior lecturer.
Yeah.
I had classrooms over 100 people. I had conferences and forums, business forums, where I was doing my speech in front of 500 people, you know, the big ones. And then you are back to point zero, where you are students and where you have to be taught. And you think, wow, that's a identity switch, right?
Yeah.
And that was very, very strange for me. At some point it was uncomfortable, but I thought maybe that was my ego. You know, maybe that was my ego not allowing me to enjoy the educational process. And then I start thinking and working on this, and then I start actually enjoying it, asking questions, and I start feeling back like I'm a 20 years old young lady, you know. I start actually be little bit, don't have to be shown as a smart one, as intelligent one, where you need to actually keep your face. You actually come back to your youth and think and ask stupid questions. And, you know, and you allowed that. And I was like, yeah, actually, why not?
Wow.
Why not?
So so we can see, like, you know, whereas most of the PhDs we see, you progress from a bachelor's to a master's direct into it. Like, I had friends who've done that. But then we also have returnees, people who are mature students, people with families, experts, you know, with 15, 20 years of work coming back to study. And that has its own advantage.
Yes, it has a big advantage. It has a big advantage because we can connect to any conversation.
Yes.
We can connect to any conversation. We have life experience. We are experts. Not in one area, but in the business generally. And we know what's going on in industry right now. What kind of problems they face, issues, and maybe how the government reacts, and how the government try to maybe change or make it worse, whatever, you know. So we know that, and we actually can formulate research question so much easier. easy. It comes easy. They said, okay, research questions around this. You go through few literature and say, okay, research question is this. And it's okay because you can relate it to industry.
Yes.
What's going on in industry? You can relate it
Yeah.
not just a local, but actually international industry.
Yeah.
You know what's going on, geopolitical situation, economical situation, and how they relate, and you know underlying stories, you know old stories,
Yes.
where that come from.
Yeah.
So easy, the research questions comes easy.
Because
that's
your way of looking at the world is different, and you
Yes.
can question things differently.
Yes,
That's
so
the
that's
benefit.
advantage, big advantage.
Good. What about the disadvantage? Tell us a bit about it.
You get tired. You don't have energy.
Oh, wow.
You are balancing everything.
Yeah.
You get tired, you get sick, you get overwhelmed. You're tired. You're constantly tired.
Because of juggling, right?
Juggling, and because of the stress of juggling, and you don't put yourself at the point that I kind of think, okay, I'm not A students, I don't care. Anymore, I cannot be A students at the moment because you juggle.
Wow.
You juggle, and to be A students, you have to spend 12, 14 hours just on study every day. That's impossible.
It's impossible for
That's
a PhD.
impossible.
Yeah.
That's impossible. If you are alone, you have nothing around, you just have yourself to look after, then that's possible. But if you have 5, 6 people
Dependent on you.
or depending on you who are actually waiting your response, waiting the results, waiting something else, not PhD, then this is impossible.
Yeah. But also, with the PhD work, it's impossible to have, whether you are, at whatever age, I think, it's impossible to produce an A grade kind of PhD work, because I think it's more of the kind of stories we tell and the kind of questions we are asking.
I think it's possible. Possible, but I think it's possible, but there's a circumstances that needs to be there.
Yes, I agree.
Internal and external factors. First of all, if you are very dedicated to academia, if you see in yourself in academia, so internal motivation, internal drive.
Yeah.
And second of all, the external factors, as I said, if you just look after yourself, that's it.
You have no external demands.
Nothing else.
Yeah.
You don't worry about finance. You don't worry about what to wear. You don't worry what to give your kids, feed the kids. And also the good things about them, that you have life experience and career experience before you start PhD.
Yeah.
The financial issues, you basically, what I was trying to close that financial issues. So you feel financially comfortable. You don't worry about what to eat, where to live, what to wear, what to buy for kids. So these questions should be closed.
Yes.
And that's big burden for any family. And that's but if you have nobody else, just you, and you are dedicated, and also if you have talent. And
the
also.
funding, you have the funding.
All these questions, all these life issues needs to be closed.
But we have very few people who can say they have it all together, they have all those things dealt with, and therefore they can do the A work. Right?
It's like in quantitative research. Sorry for if everything else is equal, if everything else is
held constant,
then you can do it.
Yeah. But in life, as we know, there's nothing. Very few people have all other factors held constant.
Yes.
Well, at least it was never for me.
No.
So
I've never met anybody.
And certainly not for us here on the show today.
Yes.
Now to the brighter side of things.
Okay.
You are right halfway through your PhD. What are some of the highlights that you've experienced on the way? Moments of joy, moments of success.
It's
What are some of the things that you feel have fired you up to continue?
it's a moment of you know,
The aha.
it's moment of like the light bulb comes. You do read, talk with the supervisor, because you need. I'm talking person.
Yeah.
I learn through talking, and then it comes like
The dots connect.
yes, and they start connecting, and it feels physically. You start feeling that there is new neurological connection coming, you know, and you think, okay,
Yeah, you've
now,
hit the spot.
yeah, now
Yeah.
it start actually making sense in these
Yes.
ways, and that's the moment I love.
Wow.
That's my favorite moment.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
And also I love when my kids see me on the stage, because I did a TED talk, a TEDx here a month ago,
Wow. Well
talking
done.
about my research.
Well done. Well
And
done.
my kids were just jumping from happiness. They saw me on the
Yes.
stage.
That was-
Somebody actually recorded them.
Jumping.
And they were like,
Oh.
Mama, you know, that
Oh,
was
that's so
just
good.
amazing.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wait, you know, we share something together. We have a shared experience.
Right.
When I was doing my PhD, my first year, I also did a TED talk in Germany.
Right.
So we are TEDx speakers. Hello.
Hello.
Well
Yes.
done. I mean, those moments, opportunities to share about our research,
Yes.
to talk about our stories, they're real moments of a boost,
Yes.
of emotional boost, and to just help you get fired up to carry on. So
Yes.
well done for your TED talk. I'm going to
Thank
look
you.
it up on YouTube, and I
Yes.
can watch you. Then I can also be jumping and cheering.
Thank
you
you.
on.
Thank you.
Good.
Yes.
Okay, now that you're nearly, we can already see the end in sight. When you're halfway through, you have to look at it like
No,
that. As
it's
they
not
say,
half.
the glass is half full rather than
Yeah.
half empty.
Okay, let's
So
do
if
that.
you're looking at it from that
You are so
perspective-
positive.
yes, that's it. We have to be positive. So you are on the way to the finish line. You are closer to the finish line than you are at the beginning.
We have 4 years.
You have 4 years, but you're now halfway into your
Okay.
second year, you see?
Yes.
So you're closer to the finish line than you are from the start. Okay, right. What are the piece of advice you can give to anyone who's maybe starting a month or 2 months or a year into it, and to those who are on the fence who want to come into your position? I like that sigh.
Need to think about that. I mean,
Let's start with those who are starting or just in their earlier years of a PhD. What would you advise?
I would just say like the balancing is okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's normal. It's not normal that you're not balancing, as we just clarified that there's very few people who has nothing else
Yes.
in life. It's okay and it's fine, and you will be juggling, you will be balancing, and you will not be perfect,
Yes.
and that's also fine. At the end of the day, it's the importance is to get the PhD. Nobody actually will look the grades, right? Did you do an A, B, or C?
Yeah.
The most important is to finish it.
To finish.
To do it.
Someone said, actually, there's one of the, I think one of the talks we heard when I started my PhD was, there's no perfect thesis,
No.
only a completed one.
Yes.
Yeah. So I just wanted to chip in on that.
Okay. And also I think the most important, you need to do research around the question and around the themes that you're really, really passionate about. Otherwise, it's a long journey, it's a struggle, you can lose motivation. And if you don't like what you're researching, it's so much easier to give up.
Yes.
So, and even your supervisor says we need to research this or this, you just doing like, I'm researching this. I'm not moving. I'm just doing this.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm not deviating from my path, because thankfully not my supervisor, but I heard a lot of supervisors were deviating the PhD students towards their interests, not the PhD interest. And that is the big, for me, big mistake.
Yeah.
Because you need to keep the focus
Yeah.
on what you're passionate about. That's it.
What about those who are on the fence and want to be in your position or aspire to be where you are into a PhD?
Depends where they're at life, you know. Are they, what they're seeing, they want to do be in industry. If you're in industry, you don't need a PhD. You need a
Yes.
MBA or master's degree.
Yes.
More than enough.
Yeah.
But if you want to actually put your work on a paper and do research, then PhD is preferable. It's a good thing to have. It's in academia is so much, as I said, I've been in academia for 11 years, but
Yeah.
I've been just a
Yes.
teaching part of the academia, and it's so much easier in academia if you have PhD.
Yes.
In a career progression and everything else,
Yeah.
and also from industry perspective, I would say that if you're going through to consultancy work, right, and if you have a PhD in this area, just generally PhD, your check is growing. It doubles.
Yes.
It doubles. And if you go to government bodies, you have more respect as a researcher, because you know deep inside what
Yes.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
And the
You can
people
advise policy. Yeah.
you can advise
You're in a
easily
much
policy.
more stronger position
Yes.
to give advice.
Yes,
Yeah.
because they say not just a work experience,
Yeah.
but actually have a research experience. So
Yes.
your word will be more heavier, right? More valuable.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's it.
So think about why you need a PhD for. What do you need a PhD for? Is it into getting into consultancy? Do you want to become a principal investigator for instance, development work? Are you into policy? Do you want to be an academic or an educator? Whatever reason, the end goal that you want, it begins with the motivation, but also what you need it for, where you're going.
Yeah.
So all those has to be balanced. Your motivation, a research topic that you're interested in, and what you want, this body of work that you're going to generate to do for you. Is it policy, academe, or informing government?
Yes.
Or consultancy? That's it. You have to think about all that.
Yeah, you need to know where you're going. Point B.
Yes, from point A of your motivation to B of where you're going. Wow, that's perfect. That's powerful. Thank you so much, Alua.
You're welcome.
It's been amazing to have you on the podcast. I've really enjoyed the conversation. And as you are on the second year of PhD, you're bang on right in the middle. I wish you all the very best.
Thank you.
Yeah, we are waiting at the end, the finish line, like a marathon, cheering.
Yes,
Yeah?
inshallah, we'll get that
So
to that
I hope
point.
to see you on the other side.
Yes.
All the very best.
Thank
and
you.
I'll hope to see you soon and host you on the other segment of Now One once you have become a PhD. So all the best on your
Thank
journey
you.
to becoming one.
Yes.
And I'll see you on the other side. All right. Bye
See
for
you.
now.
Bye.
Bye.